Today, I'm gonna tell you stories that will make your blood run cold. Stories of evil forces that feed on the suffering of those who work on CNC machines. I'm going to tell you this, but not to scare you, but to protect you from them. Hi, my name is David and this is Virmer, and here is my first story. The Undercut Curse. John, like all beginners, was very overconfident and started laser cutting with no training. He wanted to cut wood toys on the CNC laser to sell at the Christmas market. He was already counting the profits in his mind and dreaming of presents and vacations, but the terrible curse of the undercut caught up with him. For seemingly no reason, the material just stopped cutting through. John tried different speed and power settings, used a different material, and even replaced the laser tube with a new one. But no luck. Many people like John spent years trying to get rid of the undercut curse. I met John in a pub. He had lost all hope. His eyes were red from the smoke and soot, and it was obvious that he hadn't slept for several nights. That's where he told me the story, and I decided to help him. Getting rid of the undercut curse is possible if you know why it appears. Weak undercuts are easy to fix. They come on unfocused or insufficient laser power. To eliminate them, you must either adjust the focal length or the power and speed settings. It's always better to change the settings just a little bit to be sure you're cutting through the material. Strong undercuts are much scarier. They like dirty lenses and machines without alignment. So, if you don't want to run into this beast, get your focus and settings right. Check your alignment periodically and keep your optics clean. Did you know that lenses can cry? The burst lens legend. The old masters tell us that every time dust, soot and dirt accumulates on the lens, it turns into a tear. If you don't take pity on the lens in time, he thinks that the master has forgotten about it, and the tear becomes a crack. And then the lens bursts from the accumulated sadness, leaving only shards and unfinished projects. To prevent the lens from it, don't forget to blow on it and keep it clean. The ghost called the coinage. Well, now I'll tell you another legend about the ghost and haunt CNC machines. The problem with it is that you cannot notice it at first. It's lurking and hiding, and then it causes a lot of trouble by ruining the edge of the material and making it ribbed and coined. But why does it do this? Coinage can be due to insufficient rigidity of the machine. This is when there is no frame or the machine stands on wheels instead of legs. Another reason is improperly tensioned belts. Or yet, you cannot notice this bad guy right away, but there's a trick to avoiding him. It's very simple. Buy nice or buy twice. wattsan machines, for example, have a frame construction and reinforced belts so that no ghost can get into your machine and ruin the edges of your product, even at the highest speeds. That's it, folks. These are the threats that all CNC machinists can face. I hope we've kept you from making the mistakes that led to curses and monster encounters. This was David and Virmer's Halloween edition. See you in the next video.